said you are on a long term, as they say. Trump is being mocked. Yes, we are going to be talking about Apple's 1 trillion. I am still announcing that I will be accepting Apple shares. It's birthday present in November. It's all good. But share your comments and thoughts with us on Twitter using that hashtag BusinessExpress90. Send us messages also to our WhatsApp number, which is 0809 444 0981.
Thank you, Folu. I want to welcome our ever-present Fisayo in the studio. Fisayo, welcome.
Ever-present.
Yes.
How you
ever
feeling about
reliable.
this Trump
Ever
tweet?
reliable. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Fisayo. Great to have you here as always.
Lagos, we're not even going to waste any time on the markets. It was up by 0.21% yesterday. That's all I'm going to say about that. It bounced back, so good for the markets. We'll see how it trades today. Yep. Fisayo, okay, before we even get into Apple, I do want us, because we're talking about this thing downstairs. No, Lagos, this is, I'm a little upset about this, but let Fisayo give his thoughts. So here's the headline: NIBSS, MTN, other telcos partner as banks relaunch mCASH. The first time was in 2016. Yeah. Apparently, the banks and telcos are coming together, and they're saying this is for financial inclusion. If you are at, say, the cash pyramid, yes, they are offering the chance for folks who usually deal in using a unique code. So, Fisayo, this is the USSD code that they're using. So, the example I was giving downstairs, if you, Fisayo, are a merchant, I want to buy something from you. I think the number is star
402.
Star 402. So if I take star 402 star your unique
seller code.
Your seller code, which you get from NIBSS, Abi.
The amount you want to pay.
The amount of right. Now, Fisayo, here's my question, and this is what is upsetting me a bit. Yeah, every other bank is using USSD codes for transfers and payments. Now, NIBSS, in case anybody doesn't know, this is the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, the infrastructure that facilitates payments across our country. Interbank, yeah, right. They're the ones who have got together with telcos and other banks to put this together. Fisayo, help me out. What sense does this make for them to already have a 3-digit USSD code when I can easily, and by the way, there's a charge for this. It's 10,000 naira and below, you pay 10 naira for each transaction. Anything above that is 50 naira. That's a service fee. Okay, so why would I do this with NIBSS and other banks when, if you and I are with the same bank, I don't pay anything for the USS transfer? So help me, because you were defending them downstairs.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm sorry I called you out, but yes,
it's
why are you defending them?
And as that happens, let's also welcome Valentine into the studio.
Not Valentine, what
Taiwo.
Taiwo.
Good morning. How you
So
doing?
long she forgot my name.
You see, this is what happens. This is actually what happens. Please continue.
Welcome. Okay,
so every bank has their own unique USSD code, right? Every bank has a unique USSD code. So you have to learn GTBank code. You have to learn UBS code. You have to learn if you use that. But with a single code, we just NIBSS own version of code. You can transfer money, you can make payments. Now, this is not transfer. This is not peer-to-peer transfer. It's merchant. It's merchant payments.
Okay.
Now, these merchants typically don't have bank accounts, so with their seller code. So it's like NIBSS had created some unique seller codes, right? They're able to accept payments through digital platforms from individuals that have bank accounts that are connected to the NIBSS interbank system already through their own banks. So it means that with a star 402 star, because NIBSS has a visibility to every bank account across the country, so they can be able to move money from any bank to the merchant, without necessarily having to go through the bank's own system. Because they are the ones that facilitate.
Wait. Okay, so maybe I missed something. Lagos, you can visit www.themerchant as well. I believe the funds go from your account into the merchant's bank. So again, I still don't see
the way wallets work.
Yes,
right, is that there is a lot of people there'll be a wallet code for you, right? But behind that wallet is a bank account.
Right.
So it means that no, you don't have to have a bank account, right?
As the merchant.
So imagine I create a bank account in a bank. Right, and now says that your mobile number is your wallet ID.
Okay.
So it means that I'm creating sub accounts for you on your So it means that if I transfer money to your mobile number, it enters the bank account that I've actually created. Only that it's reflected to you based on your mobile number. So that's what NIBSS is doing with the seller code.
And
Right.
you still think this is necessary
Okay, so
with
it
the
costs-
fact that other banks
It costs 10 naira only.
That
to make
below
transfers.
transactions under 10,000
Yeah, because the
naira.
merchants typically don't. They're not large merchants. They are
Mom and pop stores.
Mom and pop stores. Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
in Kenya they call it Mama Mboga.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay.
they are the ones. So the transfer they typically do is 200 naira, 1,000 naira, maybe 2,000 naira. You know,
Right.
So it's help bring these merchants, you know, to the digital age.
Fine.
Using
You know what?
USSD.
Again, I don't stretch the time by arguing this thing any further, but I just, Fisayo, I just think.
I know the story you want to get to.
No, we'll get to that one. But with I don't, Taiwo, you want to chip in with telcos?
Good luck to them. I don't think that they're solving any problem. Honestly speaking, I think what they're trying to do now is just mop up all that money. They've seen the successes with the banks,
Yeah.
and they're trying to mop cash. They're trying to also take advantage of that, saying that, oh, if XYZ banks and all that could be successful, they could do this. The real question is this: is this what the consumers really want? Is it what the market really needs? Rather, we've thrown all the solutions at people back and forth like that there, and a lot of them haven't panned out to be really, really good. That's true, you know. Is it what people really need? Are they
Right.
sitting down there and asking people what the real consent? I don't get it, you know. So are we just doing it for technology's sake, just because NIBSS has the technology and they can have access to it? I don't get it, you know. So I think we still need to sit down and look at it there. It may even be different what we need here in the southwest from what we need in the southeast from what we need in the north. So I don't know. So all the best to them. I think they're just complicating lives for people all the more.
We'll see how it works. See, this is why I like balance. Fisayo supports it, Taiwo doesn't, just to make sure everything is even on the show.
Daniel Janaku says to have an mCASH code, you must have a bank account.
Sure, you see?
He
So what's the point?
Well, if he says,
All right.
good morning, some bank transactions are not free on USSD. Only mobile banking is free, and the NIBSS rate might be cheaper than 10 naira. But
Okay.
he says, I don't think that the bank USSD is free. I recall Orange Bank charges 20 naira.
I will check on. Okay, thanks. You see, that's why I have you guys to correct me on these things. But if I don't use USSD, I use an app to transfer my money. But still, I'll check and make absolutely sure that that's. But I think if it's bank to bank, no, not like if we're on the same using the same bank, I think it's free. Right, but fine, no problem. You guys are out there. Maybe you know this. I'll double check.
Meanwhile, Ayola Akinfala asks this question. Says, is it true that WhatsApp now has a video or group chat feature? If so, how does that work?
I have not heard about that. We do have a WhatsApp
does,
store. It does video chat for for groups.
For groups of maximum of 4 people. They're only it out. It should be out. I think it's out this week. If you haven't received it, maybe in the next update.
Okay.
In the next update, you'll see it. So where you can add people for a maximum of 4 people. Yes.
Okay, cool. See, so we have you here now. The WhatsApp stories we have was, of course, 2 banks are going into WhatsApp for services.
skip
But
that?
you want to skip that? All right, let's get to Apple, shall we?
Harmful.
Yeah, $1 trillion.
Yeah, but that's
Shares
the,
for my birthday. Shares for my birthday. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Just
okay.
putting that out there.
that's the market cap, though. The thing that really got me about the Apple story is how much their third quarter is. How much it's was what they are holding. It was 267 back in March. So I just
they
you guys.
country? What are these?
Thank you for mentioning country. Again, I'm sorry to do this. So Nigeria's 2018 budget is 9 trillion naira. If you convert it to dollars, it is 25 billion. Apple holds cash that is 9 times Nigeria's 2018.
This is why you don't want to talk to us. This is why you're not your official.
Anyway, guys, the Apple stock, you think it's 207 naira, $207 now. Oh, sorry, I have to do this. I hate doing this because I think it's corny now, but people do this anyway. So if you had bought Apple stock when the iPhone launched in 2007, it was $17 a share. Of course, it's $207 now. 100,000 naira investment in Apple's stock back in 2007 would yield 2.8 million naira today, over 2,700% appreciation. Gentlemen, what I want to ask you guys is this: there's a particular analyst I was looking at who says that Apple is moving into content like Netflix and so on, and that he actually sees the stock still moving past 200, so maybe 215, 220. With the content games, you think that's something that that happen in the near future?
I mean, it's not Netflix, it's happening now.
Yeah.
The Apple scene. So it's about building platforms, right? So you put devices in people's hands.
Right.
So what else can I get people to do with the device, right? So as much as possible, that's any themes on the store. You know, now that you have a device, you can watch videos from it rather than download some Netflix, watching. again, it's just about, so it's the same way, what's it called? Pantheon, the makers of techno, doing the same. So boom music, they are adding content to theirs. The same way Opera Mini, Opera, the browser, is trying to get everything to happen within the Opera operating system. It's the same way, the same thing we complained about the last time about forcing Android and then using the smartphone to create, to get users to use Google products rather than, so it's so once I've built an ecosystem, I want to layer on additional services on top of that, and you'll be surprised, rather than the sale of the phone, these services, make additional, much more revenue for you, because you can sell a phone and then the same person won't buy that same phone in the next 2 years. However, it consumes services on that same device that you sold to him. So recurring revenue rather than just one time.
Speaking of which, the Apple services, so the streaming and so on, they made $9.5 billion from that, and the same analyst says they could see them making about 50 or so billion in the next by 2020-21. Taiwo, let me ask you this. Also in the same news, this wasn't too good news, but still, it's still news that came out. Huawei has leapfrogged Apple into second place as far as the global smartphone market share is concerned. So Samsung is still number 1, Huawei 2, Apple 3.
So the only play for Apple right now is content.
Okay.
Number one, because they're making their market is very niche. It's not for everybody. Those phones are too expensive for everybody to buy.
Don't sound so salty while you say that.
No, I don't. I have my views on it. I don't want to say it on air, but honestly speaking, I think it's almost like a false statement. That's fine. So, but Huawei targets the low end of the market. I mean, every spectrum of the market, and they make some pretty decent phones, to be honest. So it's no news. I think Apple will still drop further, because the iPhone sales are also dropping.
Right, that's correct.
So like I said, the only play for them right now is content. So the race is heating up. Disney, Netflix.
We have to get to this real quick. I have a minute left, real quick. So UBA and GTB are moving into WhatsApp for banking services.
First Bank to
right?
So
everybody.
Yeah. So essentially, they're announcing what WhatsApp has made available.
Right.
So
that's correct.
So honestly speaking, I've read some of those press releases and I'm like, what? Really?
Yeah.
So I mean. Yeah, so WhatsApp made this so-called commercial, so we're testing for commercial version of the app.
WhatsApp business,
WhatsApp business, they've been testing for a while at the end of the day. In my opinion, I'd say they should hold on and not let it run for a while before they jump into it. They still be buggy and they have a lot of issues around it.
I think UBA is waiting until September 1st or so before they launch it. So we'll see how that goes. Fisayo, any last words? We're out of time.
Thanks to for the tax cut and allowing Apple to.
Well, out of time, so I can't challenge you on that. That's a very wrong assumption, but we'll leave it at that. Thank you, Fisayo and Taiwo, for joining us on this show.
Very interesting. We have several messages that have come through. Olaoluwa Akinola up on, or rather, Mudukwe says on our
YouTube?
live stream,
Okay.
it says, let me leave Apple first. No point counting chicks when I don't even have eggs to hatch. But on a serious note, how does one buy shares in foreign stock market?
You have to have an account with an online broker overseas. So you open it in dollars and then buy from them.
Okay, and Mudukwe Sanda says it makes sense that WhatsApp is probably the most prevalent social media platform for Nigerians.
True.
While up on Twitter, Stanley Awoniwa says Apple made us proud. $1 trillion valuation. Congratulations.
Ha!
Made us proud. That's the problem. I don't get it.
We're done. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Wish I could carry on with the rest of the messages, but we are over time. Keep listening though, because it's a Feel Good Friday. We have some fantastic music coming your way, and then at 7:30, detailed newspaper analysis inside of Fresh News. Good morning.
$1 billion
Yes, it made us proud.
$1 billion valuation estimate. What's 1 trillion?
Mr. Calvi. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How's you?
The other time I came.
Yeah, I was on leave. I was away. I was in Malta. I don't actually. I do a lot of work. I do a lot of work trips, but this is actual holiday.
Where were you? Malta.
Malta.
Yeah, no.
I'm 30 minutes.
Congratulations.